Even now, you see, people are saying the crisis is likely to turn into a financial meltdown. I mean, can that be avoided?
It can be avoided, provided that governments and central banks give us, the financial speculators, back the money that we've lost.
But isn't that rewarding greed and stupidity?
No, no. It's rewarding what the Prime Minister Gordon Brown called the ingenuity of the markets. That is
Still feeling towards the city at the moment in the wake of the economic crisis, there are fears over the safety of workers. Many have been told not to wear suits, others don't bother coming in at all.
Pretty worried because I work on Bishopsgate Road and they're coming through there. We've been told already to dress down. If we want to, we could work from home.
Good advice. You know, at the end of the day, if people are out there to target people, then, you know, dressing down is probably a good idea.
Andy Heyman was in charge of security at the G8 meeting in 2005 and says the police will have already begun undercover operations.
In the run-up to the G20, there has been a barrage of media stories about riots coming to London, not because a plan has been unearthed, but because of police warnings. I think the police warnings should themselves have health warnings on them, may contain propaganda. This is a really ridiculous situation, and all the time that we're on the lookout for violence, the media are toned constantly. Is there a situation here? How can we spin this? Does this fit into our narrative? All this time, the people with genuine grievances, and there are a lot of them at the moment, with genuine grievances against the bank and the way that this world is being run, are being ignored.
In an unprecedented economic crisis, and ordinary people are paying the price. World leaders are coming to London, and it's crucial that we ask them to put people first, put jobs first, put the environment first.
For this deal, we'll have to increase our borrowing, which means putting up taxes, which also means cuts in public expenditure, reducing demand in the economy, which will deepen and lengthen the recession. So my constituents will pay for this deal with their taxes, and as a result of the recession, with the loss of jobs, and some of them with the loss of their homes. So I think this is a very poor deal.
We should cancel the debt of the South. We've been talking about it now for 10 years. It hasn't happened. At best, 18 to 20% of the debt of the poorest countries has been cancelled.
Climate change is an enormous threat to the world. Leaders realize this, but yet we're not taking the actions that are needed.
You have no duties of solidarity to anyone else, that public is always worse than private, and anything private is good and anything public is bad. This is the ideology, along with privatization of all public services, etc., that has dominated our thinking over the last decades, and this is the thinking that is being challenged by the crisis.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm here with the Salvation Army here on the embankment here in London, marching for people that are less fortunate than myself due to downturn in the economy.
So we're still counting the numbers as they come in, but we're hoping for tens of thousands of people that are coming here today to tell the G20 that radical change is needed. The central message today is all about fairness. We're saying that until now it's the rich who've always been rewarded when things are going well, and poor people who've been punished when there are crises like the one that we're living through right now, and that this isn't fair. And what all the organisations, the 150 organisations that are part of the Put People First coalition want is fairness. Fairness to poor people, fairness to the climate, fairness to workers everywhere.